were injured by falling damage. Legolas begins to cast a spell. I think he's like skin-like wooding us over and over again. Legolas. He keeps giving us skin-like wood, which is vital to our success. Not gonna lie. Vital to our yeah, skin-like wood. The only reason he's even getting away with it is because Sarah's not here. Did that boat just move? I swear that boat just moved. Let's see, what is this? Where the hell? Oh, it's over here. Pestilence. There's a GM monk over here. Plight, bile, pestilence, rot. I have no idea what that stuff is. Jim's Necromancer Guild. So the only thing in West Cabilis that I can tell. Oh, there's potion vendors here. Ooh, I gotta check that out. Must investigate. I don't know what this is. These are like spell vendors for things I've never heard of. And it shows them as being right here, but I don't see anything. Can I jump this? Very good. I don't even think I've been to West Cabilis ever. Oh, this is the arena. This is an interesting arena. Usually it dumps you in this like circular room and there's only one exit. This is very open. Lake of Illumin, okay. These things must be underground or something. Probably under here somewhere. Oh yeah, look, there's a... Is that a gap? No, that's the wall, okay. Huh, okay, let's just investigate. It's gotta be under here somewhere. Would be my guess. Although I'm not seeing anything at the moment. Wow, this goes way over here. Where is this taking me? Oh, that's a dead end. It looks like. Okay. That's completely useless. Can I get back up? Oh no, I can... Am I stuck? I might be stuck. Which would be hilarious. Am I really stuck? That's just stupid. Huh. What the hell? Okay, we'll go down to the bottom. See if there's something down here. Oh, there is. Where the hell does this go? We're on our first real adventure through random tunnels in Cabilis that I've never heard of. Oh, okay, we're out of water. That's good. It's a step in the right direction. I still have no idea where the hell we are or what the hell this place is for. Looks like it's just wrapping around to that GM monk. Yeah, there's nothing in here. There's no mobs except the GM monk, Marthor, apparently. What the hell's the point of that? You'd think this would be like, you know, rats or bats or something like that. But, yeah, there's nothing in here as far as I can tell. It's just a maze for the sake of... for the hell of it. I guess. Anyways, we're gonna go talk to Marthor, I guess. And then we'll try and get back out of here. Fairly anticlimactic. Was he right here? There you are. Well, he doesn't want to murder me, so that's good. Marthor hiccups and breathes drunken breath in your face, saying, "Leave me be. Can't you see that I'm meditating or something?" So he's drinking in these catacombs down here, apparently. Interesting. Wonder what he's for. Let's investigate. He's got to be for something. I'm curious. I've got Zam up, so Marthor. Yes, that guy. He is level 50. Oh, he's for whistling fists. I remember monks talking about that all the time. Yeah, it had the Bard song proc. Right. 1220 is not that bad, actually. Yeah, that's not that bad at all. But yeah, it had the fight song proc. Jonathan's whistling war song. Very interesting. Okay, so that's what Marthor is for, the drunk monk. How the hell do I get out of here? This way. Why did I do that? I don't know why I did that. Yes. Give me the map back. I don't know where I'm going. So, I don't know how you get to this stuff. Plight spell, blight spells, whatever, rot spells. I don't know what the hell that is. They're obviously not there. I thought they might be underground, but they're not, so I don't know. Thought this was the exit. Shows that the exit is right here. Oh, you gotta walk through the wall. Of course. Of course. Okay. So, as far as I can tell, this whole side of the zone is just the arena and Marthor. That's it. Unless I'm missing something. Which, I guess that's fine. I suppose we're gonna go back over here and I guess investigate the Necro area, and I suppose that's it. I don't know. Oh yeah, and the potions. I'm all about potions. All about the potions, which looks like it's in the middle right here. Let's see. Oh, it's just out for creating potions. Okay. I thought it was like in POK where you can buy potions. Crimson. Oh, it is. Reckless Health. The hell is that? Fills you with a rush of energy, healing initially for 50 damage. Oh. But causing 2 damage. Wait, what? It heals you and then it dots you. Why the hell would you want that? Bark Potion. Causes your body to fervently heal itself, increasing your regeneration but rendering you unable to move your feet. What? Chipbone Rod. Locate corpse. Locates your corpse but sets your face on fire. No. I have no idea. They all have, like, detrimental effects attached to them. I don't get it. Cloudy Potion. Makes your target vanish from sight, becoming invisible to most creatures. You may move around while invisible, but interacting with blah blah. So that one's just normal invis. Let's go ahead and grab some of those. Crimson Potion. Fills you with a rush of energy, healing, blah blah blah. No. Crystallized something. Nullify magic. What? Fish Gill Extract. Everlasting Breath. We're gonna get that eventually, but having some on hand wouldn't be bad, I suppose. Oh, they don't stack? Well, that's stupid. I do not agree with that. Binding Step. Teleports you a short distance. Oh. Okay. Whatever. Sends a strange refreshing potion while stunning you for a long period of time. It heals you and then stuns you for a long period of time. That'd be good out of combat, I guess. Vial of Swirling Smoke. Opens a magical portal that returns you to your bind point. That could be handy. But it's 1,059 plat each. Wow. So, that's not really what I was expecting, but we got some potions out of it, so it's good, I guess. Why not? Let's see, where the hell were we going? We're going this way. How do I get over there? Here we go. Yeah, we have Invis, which will come in handy. We don't actually get Invis for quite a while. It's Gathering Shadow, the Necromancer spell, but Shadow Knight doesn't get it for quite a while, if I remember right. Lethris Frizzen. Nice robe. You sell probably Necromancer spells. Yes, you do. Why does it say General Supplies? That should say Spell Vendor. Those are not General Supplies. Ooh. We have an Ixar Skeleton Merchant. Autopsy Apron. That just sounds really cool. That's a lot of AC, too. Body Bag? Capacity 2, large. That's not that good. Crusader's Coffin. Is that for the Necromancer spell? Embalming fluid mixture. What is this stuff for? Surgical saw? Surgical cleaver. Rubbing alcohol. I just want to see what these look like. Honestly. Because they sound cool as hell. Surgical saw? Yes, please. Where did it go? If it just looks like a scimitar, I'm going to be disappointed. That over there, it doesn't fit. Yeah, it's just the new model scimitar. What does this look like? Oops. No, it's just an axe. It's just the new model axe. Well, that is disappointing. If it actually looked like a surgical saw, that'd have been pretty cool. But then they'd have to create a model just for that, so... 533. These things aren't particularly good, are they? You can have this back. Take it back. Refund. There we go. You can have the shovel too. Now that I've seen what it looks like. Okay, so put my halberd back on there. And get some alchemy supplies over here. What do you guys do? You Zilman... You... How the hell do you say that? Oh, some armor too. 20 to 1, it's cloth. Yeah. Because this is the necro area. Makes sense. Yziliman Pixikin. Hail. Guy with impossible name. You show a great deal of courage in coming here to speak with me at such a young age. I'm afraid you are not yet ready to pursue work with the Wayfarer's brother. Oh, okay. Come back when you have more. Okay. Alright. We shall be doing that. General supplies, large lantern, loaf of bread, torch. Yeah, I don't need any of that. Thank you, though. You guys need to take better care of your barrels. You're just leaving them lying around everywhere. Ugh, I'm assuming they're important. Scaled wolf. So, those are just crafting supplies. Let's check out the Necromancer Guild. Investigate. I don't think I've ever been here. I've never had an Ixar Necromancer. Although, these guys look pretty cool. Let's see. Nihilist Zegarn. Mind yourself within Cabilis. We will not tolerate any mischief. If you do not heed my warnings, you may be sentenced to the pit of the Crusaders of Green Mist. You don't want that. Also, you should always wear your robe when entering these walls. You do have your Drape of the Brood, correct? No? Drape of the Brood? Question mark? I don't have it, but we're gonna risk it. We're gonna enter anyways. I think that's what newbie necromancers get. Ixar necromancers. Looking for a good read. You should visit the guild houses. They have tombs which have been inscribed for sale. Okay. I may possibly do that. Necromancer spells, general spells. Some of the necromancer spells are our spells too, but it's just easier. That guy's mislabeled. Oh, general spells. Okay. Interesting. This guy's a very cool robe on. Hello, friend. Quite busy, quite busy. Things must be done. New components to be... What components? Let's see if this works. Components... No. Of course it doesn't. New components? Yes, yes. I will need components from beyond the gates. I must find an apprentice of the 3rd rank. I am an apprentice of the 3rd rank. Lie? He gave me a bag. If you truly be an apprentice of the 3rd circle, then there is a dark binder skull cap to be earned. Ooh. Take this sack and fill it with a creeper cabbage, a heart sting telson with venom, brutling choppers, and scale bone femur. When they are combined within the sack, you may return it to me with your 3rd rank skull cap. Oh, okay, this is their continuing quest. Apparently for Necros, it's a helmet. for me, it was that that Kirky thing. What the hell is it called? This thing. If I wanted to follow the quest line, I could keep upgrading this until eventually it'd be decent. But it's a really long quest line. So apparently for them, it's a helmet. Exterminator Cabilis. Can I? Yeah, I can jump out of here. There we go. Let's talk to Exterminator Cabilis. Hail, friend. Hail? Hail, friend? No? Apparently we're not friends. Trooper Tygar. Warslix Woods. Okay, so I believe that was it for Cabilis. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this section. And we went over the whole other section. It's possible, seeing as the town is pretty complicated, I missed a couple of people or something, but, you know. I went everywhere I noticed. Talked to everyone I saw, so good stuff. I'll put in some lore after this, and for our next video, I think we'll be going to one of the old world dungeons. One of my favorite old world dungeons. If I can speak. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Okay, and now it's time for the lore. There is a ludicrous amount of lore here. This would probably take up half the video if I read all of this. There's a ton. So I'm going to skim and I'm going to paraphrase a bit. Let's see. Cabilis, also known as New Cabilis, was created by Emperor Vakin, who I read earlier is the successor to Veneral Sather. And Ganak, I assume. Let's see. Cabilis, blah, blah, blah. Cabilis is where the Ixar are attempting to reclaim some of their former glory. Yeah, their old city was destroyed by Trakenon. I was going to say that somewhere. Here we go. Originally, the Ixar wanted to reclaim and rebuild their ancient city of Cabilis, which is their old capital, the original Ixar Empire, but Trakenon took it over. When he finished them off the first time, Trakenon was like the nail in the coffin. When the Ixar Empire fell, he took over their capital city, Cabilis. But it wasn't just him. I mean, all the rest of the dragons, and apparently the giants and the goblins, and they had slave revolts, and apparently the undead. Apparently they had no end of enemies. The old Ixar Empire. Let's see. The town of Cabilis had fallen during... Yeah, the town of Cabilis itself, the new town, the one that we just visited, fell to a slave revolt, the original version of it, when the old empire was in place. And then whenever they came back to make it the new capital, what we just saw, they kicked the slaves out, or re-enslaved them or something. It doesn't say. But yeah, Cabilis was some kind of like random shanty town out in the middle of nowhere. Apparently the other cities, the better cities, were controlled by powerful enemies or too damaged to reconstruct. So they had to settle for this crappy outlier, basically. That's what they built the new capital on. Let's see. Yeah, the new capital is built on the moors. The half of the old city that they built on top of had sunk into the moors. They say something about the Gauntlet, which is the arena. We just saw that in the video earlier, being a part of the old Cabilis, the first Cabilis, as part of the old empire. That's why the statues look so great. They go on for like a paragraph here about the statues in the arena. Large portions of the city remain under... Yeah, they rebuilt the city, and apparently now that they've rebuilt it, they're going from the age of expansion and reconstruction to the age of trying to take their stuff back, whatever the hell that age is called. They want their toys back. They want to go out and reconquer Kunark, because apparently the Ixar controlled almost all of Kunark during the First Empire, but that all got destroyed. Let's see, blah blah blah. There's 2 paragraphs here just talking about the town itself. We just saw the town, like, you know, there's trainers and there's people that sell stuff, and it just describes where the merchants are and all that crap. It does talk about what the guild names are. The Ixar have some really cool guild names, I'm not gonna lie. Their monk guild name is... Where did it go? It's something of pain. It's like the Hand of Pain. And then the Necro Guild is called the Tower of Death. And what was the SK one called? I can't find it. But yeah, it's like the Hand of Pain and the Tower of Death, and really cool stuff. Really good. They're really good at naming things. Yeah, they send their recruits. Their, what do they call them? Their hatchlings. They send their hatchling trainees out into the field of bone to test them, where we just were in the first series of videos. That's the training or the testing grounds or whatever. They just kind of dump them out there and throw them to the wolves. This talks about what happened before Vinak took over. In the absence of an emperor, which Sather and Ganak were gone at this point. So instead of just, I guess, selecting a new emperor, they created the Emerald Circle, which was 5 different nobles. I don't know, I guess they voted or something. But it didn't work out because they were all fighting each other, and they broke the empire even further. They broke it into sections, separate factions. So apparently having multiple leaders wasn't a good idea. Big surprise. And then it says the Ring of Scale had a hand in this. Apparently the Ring of Scale has like saboteurs, or like little sneaky bastards that go around whispering in people's ears, which doesn't seem very feasible because they're giant ass dragons. I mean, you'd think anyone would notice a massive ass dragon, walking in to have a little chat with whoever. It says that they had a hand in the 5 factions breaking apart. So, whatever. I don't know how the hell that one worked. Finally weakened by infighting, the slave revolts, attacks from goblins and giants, and then Trakenon himself finished them off. The undead dragon Trakenon, who was a beast in the Kunark era. But, he just showed up and stomped their asses. Trakenon and his allies reduced the Ixar cities to ash and rubble. And then he took over Cabilis. So apparently he stomped his way across Kunark, destroying their cities, and then took over their capital. And he lives there. That's his new home. It gives you some idea of how big of a beast Trakenon was. And the Kunark Empire back then was one of the strongest, in EverQuest. So, let's see. Since the fall of the Empire, the Ixar, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they're trying to rebuild the capital. Emperor Vikin was a warlord. He was of the warrior caste. He's the new emperor. He's the one that rebuilt the new Cabilisian Empire. Cabilis, what we just saw. He's the leader of the current Cabilis. Apparently he was really into torture. And he has his own torture chambers in Cabilis somewhere, and he tortures people. Apparently, it said that somewhere in here. Blah, blah, blah. The military unit that he led before he became emperor was known for being very sadistic, and they were known for gruesome acts of torture. Yeah, so basically he's not a cool person to be around, I suppose. You don't want to piss him off. Let's see, I think that was probably it. Oh yeah, the part about expansion, going back and conquering their old lands. Any Ixar who leaves to further that goal is known as a Scathris Vinsho, which is a claw of the Empire in Ixar, I guess. Scathris Vinsho. So anyone who goes out and furthers the Ixar claim to power is a claw of the Empire. And yeah, the looming threats of worms and giants and goblins and undead, and they have a lot of enemies, basically. They have nothing but enemies. And then it says somewhere in here that the Softlings are moving in as well. Softlings being the other races in Norath. Everyone else but the Ixar are moving in as well. So like they didn't have enough enemies. Now they gotta deal with 15 other races who all want a piece of Kunark. So yeah. The Empire is mighty, but can and will be mightier. And only the swift and tactful methods of the Scathris Vinsho can make this happen. Yeah. So anyways, I paraphrased quite a bit, but That's the basic gist of it. They were massively strong. They owned almost all of Kunark. They got in a war with the segregated faction of the dragons. Basically the dragons of Kunark. The Ixar got in a war with the dragons of Kunark, got their asses kicked. uh, Ended up killing the Ring of Scales leader, but their leader was also killed, and their cities were all in ruin, and their armies were scattered, and then Trachanon showed up and just stuck his foot up their ass and finished them off. Basically, he took advantage. But good stuff. I think they got a lot of lore. The Ixar got a lot of lore because they were one of the newer races. Them and the Vashir and probably the Froglocks probably have a lot of lore. But yeah. Anyways, I think we're gonna go do Blackburrow next, which is, if I remember right, it's like level 10 to 15 ish or something like that. One of my favorite dungeons still. I have a lot of nostalgia for the early low-level Norath dungeons, like Befallen and Crushbone and Blackburrow, stuff like that. Mistmoor, although Mistmoor is not quite a bit early, or not quite early level, whatever. But yeah, those dungeons. But I think we're gonna go to Blackburrow next and kick the crap out of the gnolls and try and steal some of their loot. But yeah, that'll be it for this video. I'll see you guys next time.